Okay, guys, this video is going to be a lot shorter. I want to tell you some information that's been brought to my attention. It's actually pretty urgent. So, remember my last video that I got banned from? I was talking about what, in order, the phases and stuff of our lockdowns and how this stuff was going. Well, on my Team Crazy 21, you actually have to, like I said, people said they cannot find it. It's capital T, lowercase EAM, capital C, lowercase RAZY 21. That's all it is. That's my new channel. And I have that revamped video on there. And it's really good information. So we are now at phase 6, okay, which is the cause of the paralysis, okay, of the economy and the closure of factories and shops and blah, blah, blah. Now, Biden has, I know that we've had, they put a stop to the mandate, but that's going to get pulled through. We all know that. By Christmas, with all of my heart, 100%, I know we will be in lockdown. I can feel it. I can sense it. I can smell it. This new variant came out 6 months early. And there's been a lot of talk of what it means. And if you guys have not watched Squid Games, I recommend it because they have the same identical symbols, what they use. The square, the circle, and the triangle. And so, also, I have been watching the TV series Riverdale. I know it's kind of older, but it's not. Now, I don't know if you guys know Hiram Lodge, okay? Well, he's the one that owns everything, trying to get everything shut down, mind you. He started riots. He had prison breakouts. He even had where he was burning places, okay? There was people that was working for him behind the scenes, doing things for him while getting paid. You see what I'm saying? And he was buying out all these companies to collapse it so he could be in total control and do what he wants. Okay? He was trying to drive the people out, the herd, the stragglers. Okay? And excuse me, within there, he also he had a lockdown, a complete and utter lockdown. Martial law stuff took effect. You weren't allowed to be on the streets. You weren't allowed to go past the border and blah, 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 blah. Okay. Well, they had the Scorpion Kings. Okay. Oh no, he was a snake. Excuse me. Just disregard that part. Anyways, but it was prophetic about the book of Revelations. And, so anyways, my whole point is this. Okay, everybody, okay, Google who owns AutoZone. Okay? And you believe almost anything that people are telling you on TV, the media, da 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 da, right? Well, people better watch out and see who actually owns all this stuff. Okay? Now, think about this. Why would Biden raise all these taxes, close these businesses, close the doors, right? And then out of the blue, George Soros jumps in, buys them out. Okay? So everyone's been watching Biden, but nobody's watching behind the scenes, the master plan behind it all. Okay? So now I'm going to tell you. So when Soros was a little boy, he was Hitler's right-man hand. Okay? Handman. So he knows how to do stuff in secret and sneaky, and that's how he owns most of the overseas countries and would loan money to other countries, but they had to sign a paper saying they would pay it back or turn over their country. Well, the ones who did sign it, Soros would wait about 2 years, then demand the money, that they couldn't pay it back within that time, so Soros got their country. Are you seeing how this works? He's doing this to America. And I'm telling you, people are watching the wrong person, as we have puppets in here working. And China owns the Bidens. As we know, it's democracy. And so, when the Democrats are the ones that's going to break this country, and they will borrow the money that they need. Why do you think there's like, they've been borrowing trillions of dollars? Why do you think they're giving out all these child tax credits? Why do you think we're getting any type of money, or that whatever the heck they freaking giving you extra money to live off of? Because the Democrats are spending the money by the trillions, so Soros gets his country as well, right? And that is when all the crap will hit the fan. And have you noticed, you hardly hear about BLM or Antifa or other stuff? Well, so we have Soros that owns everything, but guess who bought up all the farmland? Bill Gates. Ooh, surprise, surprise. Like I said, all this is undercover. Everyone's paying attention to everything else, but they're not realizing it. So, now, Biden has been talking about in January, anybody who have small businesses are going to have the mandate as well of the juice. So, I know that they, quote unquote, squashed it, but during this lockdown, it's going to be lifted. Okay, mask mandates have already been coming back. This variant is already in the United States. And I think I have the new variant. You know why? Because it came from China, and it's China owned. And guess what? Came 6 weeks early. That was supposed to be a joke. Anyways, got me through my sickness, though. So now, also, I have been hearing, if you see, about Russia, or Germany, they are in lockdown hardcore. And now Australia, okay, this is what was sent to me. And I know somebody on my last video I put just said pray for them. I'm uploading another video, but which this one will probably get loaded before my other one. So I wanted to tell you of what somebody sent. It said, "Hi all, I wanted to let people know that Australia, the government has already started moving unjuiced people, including children, to the concentration camps in the Northern Territory. In WA, people returning to the WA are being taken by buses with blacked out windows to unknown locations where they are being quarantined without being told where they are. Things are getting scary now. I'm about to lose my job at the end of the year, and I have zero doubt that within a year of all that, all the juiced people, including myself, will end up in camps. Of additional concerns are the ex-Walmart warehouses turned FEMA camps in the U.S. These are not conspiracy theories. They are factual with what is already happening in Oz. I wanted to give you all a big heads up. There has been so many people confirming that this is true. And I 100% do. I don't think that you all know the extravagancies of what's coming. And why is America the very last to fall? Because we committed the 7 abominations. Babylon must fall. Okay. And there has been 700 earthquakes within 48 hours of La Palma. Okay. They're talking about it, that peace could break off by this month. And that people need to watch out on that East Coast, because it's very serious. We also have breaking news, tensions on Poland and the Belarus border remain high. And an infrared camera shows that there was fire bombs. All right. And then we also have the Israel and Iran going to war, talks of the war. And it's been announced. And that's not been announced by a prime minister ever. So this is very serious. Now, the big thing I want to tell you is Fauci warns of double whammy in possible winter surge. This, I know without a shadow of a doubt, is going to to lock us down. That is why Kamala said, get your presents early. There's not going to be a Christmas. Why do you think all of our goods are stuck out on the ocean? They're going to lock us down, and then the military can take control, whatever they want to do. Okay? So, and this is also to collapse the economy. Now, if people are, okay, there's also been UFO spottings. There has been a massive solar flare that happened. And tomorrow Saturday, Sunday, in between there, we have a total solar eclipse. It's also the end of Hanukkah. Okay. And we have this new variant that has come out, and Christmas is what? 2 weeks away, not even. So Hawaii right now actually has a massive blizzard warning. We are actually supposed to be getting snow here soon. We've got a massive cold front. Today was the last day of warm weather for us. We call it Indian summer. I'm used to it. There are so many places right now that have the weirdest, bizarre weather, and this has been talked about in the end times. Okay, smallpox has been talked about coming back as well, and that's what talked about in the book of Zechariah. So I'm going to read you this too, and people don't believe in the aliens and things like that, but I know that Area 51 is not talked about very often, but it's stuff that needs to be talked about, because a friend of mine's daughter, not mentioning any names, just seen a UFO. Now, I know that this is government planned and stuff. If you notice that there is a massive star, quote unquote, that is over in the southwest, well, if you look at it, it looks almost metal, and it's not a planet. And I believe, through whatever scripture has told me, whatever dreams I've had, and confirmation through the Truman Show, which I did not know until my friend Jamie told me about it, that the Star Command thing is going to be the main control center for all the towers and stuff, because I dreamt of those holograms, and it's going to be announced. Going to be worldwide announced, and there's going to be holograms and stuff that's going to be showing up in the sky. How else can they do it except through space? Perfect delusion. False stars. Okay, attached to this video, I'm going to show you today, if you guys haven't been noticing the chemtrails, people have been getting terribly sick by them. They have, the people who have died with the juice, who have had the juice or have had the sickness, they have been taking their body fluids and have been putting it on the fields. And there has been DNA found in, no joke, McDonald's, and foods and stuff. And who, none other than owns that? Bill Gates, who owns the French fries. Okay, my whole point to all this is we are living in the days of Noah. The editing of the DNA, the Nephilim, and this is what you call a chimera, or a chimera. Description, the Mark gene therapy. A chimera is essentially a single organism that's made up of cells from 2 or more individuals. That is, it contains 2 sets of DNA with the code to make 2 separate organisms. Now they are saying that AI systems, that they can grow, they can multiply, and they can have babies. All these movies that you have seen is predictive programming. And I don't even think a lot of these Hollywood stars even realize that what's happening. Satan's trying to shut me up. Is what's happening in our world today, especially through The Simpsons. So, my next few videos are going to be dynamite as well. So, this is different strokes for different folks. So if you don't like the way I do videos, sorry, you don't have to watch them. So, I will see you there. I'll see you in the air. God bless. I want to see something absolutely crazy. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Just keeps going.